Hello, I'm here today with Rob Shepherd, MD of Azonto Petroleum. Rob, welcome.
Thanks for having me, Harriet.
Let's start by discussing the main challenges between now and an FID decision on a Gazelle development, and how likely are these to delay any decision from Q4 14?
Gazelle is interesting. Aside from the generic challenges you have with an oil development, Gazelle specifically is gas, and so probably the main additional challenge you have with any gas project is trying to align progress, execution between an upstream project, which is our part, and the midstream, which in this case as a base is a pipeline to get the gas to market. So you have the normal subsurface and surface risks associated with oil, plus some additional project execution challenges associated with gas. And that's been the primary reason why we announced a couple of weeks ago that there would be some delay from what we thought would be the schedule, but we're still confident that we'll hit an FID decision by the fourth quarter.
And what's next with the CI 202 block? Are you going to develop contingent resources like ADAX, or do you think you might explore other prospects like Arius? And what are the criteria by which you'll make that decision?
202 is an interesting block, as some of those that follow the company will know. There are a number of indeed existing discoveries in the shallower part of the block, plus some more exciting, I guess, deeper exploration prospects. So we're looking at both areas to the block. It would be logical when we move forward with development drilling on Gazelle to look to drill one of the shallower water contingent. You can use the same rig, a jackup rig in that case. The deeper water exploration prospects would probably require a floater, a semi-sub, and so that's on a slightly different timeline. But we're very excited by both the contingent and the prospective opportunities. Those, again, who follow the company know that last year we signed an agreement with Vitol, and it's very clear they haven't joined just to exploit Gazelle, so they're very keen to see us progress some of the additional resource opportunities as well.
And when do you think we can expect such a decision to be made?
I think in terms of drilling, timing will need to align with the development drilling schedule for Gazelle. So once we take an FID decision on that project, it'll become clearer exactly when we're looking to drill that, and at the same time we would hope to give some guidance around exploration slot planning, because that would need to be part of any contract we sign with a rig contractor.
And what's the progress with the Accra block in Ghana? How are the farm out discussions going?
They're going well. It's early days. As I always tell investors, it's not easy. It's a difficult market always. We have an extension through the end of September, and since we received that extension in March, have spent a couple of months doing some remapping to incorporate the results of Starfish. We understand what happened on Starfish, which was a well that was drilled last year. And all I can say is, as we've said in the presentation, is that the opportunity is interesting enough to attract the right kind of company. We've been extremely pleased by the interest that's being shown by large companies, but that doesn't, at the end of the day, always lead to a signed contract. So the challenge now is to work with those prospective partners and try to get them to the point that they commit to farm in, and that's something that the team is working extremely hard on right now.
And if you can't farm out, will you drill?
I think it's a tall ask for a small company like us. To drill Starfish was somewhere around $50 to $60 million, so it would be the order of magnitude. Similarly, much as I'd like to, I think it's a tall ask. We do actually have, again, Vitol is in as one of our partners, is a shareholder in our company in Ghana, and so there are possibilities, but I don't think it's our preference to move forward and drill it ourselves. For the exploration is an interesting game. It's a good prospect can be a 1 in 4 chance of success, but people can often forget that means a 3 in 4 likelihood to fail, and so it's a difficult argument to sell to investors that small companies should be pursuing these sort of things on their own.
Well, all the very best with that project.
Thanks very much.
And if you'd like any more information, please do visit the Edison website.